All right, everyone, here we go. How about a little Schrodinger's cat on Saturday to sort of end my day here? We'll have a little fun. We've been having a lot of fun out on Twitter now that I'm back. Amazing to me how my energy being back for 5 seconds, everyone's got their pants and shirts off. It's incredible. I love that. Thank you. That's wonderful. It's a wonderful welcome back. My Twitter feed for all your porn needs. This is Schrodinger's cat on, well, speaking of porn, your chances for getting banged this year or in the near future. I'm gonna make it near future, all right, like 3 months, within the next few months or so. All right. Sexual energies around you. Are the sexual energies around you a live cat or a dead cat? All right. Well, let's find out. If you don't know what Schrodinger's cat is, my God, you probably go Google it. It's a science experiment about multiple universes. We use it for multiple timelines here. You don't pick a card. The card picks you. I'm going to give you 2 animals. You're going to pick an animal. At random, you're going to pick an animal. Okay? And then I'm going to flip a coin, and the coin toss is going to decide which card goes with which animal. All right? It's that. You don't do any picking. You don't even have to use your intuition other than picking an animal you like. Pick the fuzziest one that you like. Okay? I'm going to shuffle the deck here. It's a general reading, though it's not. This is science. But it's general reading, I have to say that. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. And there's a whole playlist of Schrodinger's cats. Go check them out if you're new here. All right, let's find out who's going to get laid. Let's do it. I'm going to clarify with the little Lightseer deck. There's going to be 2 cards on the table. All right, I've run the experiment through my head as I shuffle the deck. That's what I do, and when I'm done, I pull 2 cards. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2. All right, good. All right, 2 animals. Let's keep it simple today. A dog or a cat? Which are you? You got 2 seconds. 1, 2. Okay. Dog is whoops. Here's the world famous Schrodinger's cat quarter. Dog is heads, cats is tails. All right, I'm gonna flip it on the floor. It's Flem's favorite part up here with the parrot. He loves these Schrodinger cat readings, mostly because he likes cats. Heads. It's heads. It's right there. It's heads. There it is. I know. I showed it to him. So this right here being heads. This is dog, and that's cat. All right? So we're going to start with dog. Watch them both, because there are no timestamps here. Everybody's connected. I'm going to pull bridging energy at the end. There's a common energy. So if you end up with a dead cat, no chance in hell of getting laid, you might have some hope at the very end, okay? We can have 2 dead cats. We can have 2 live cats, okay? You can go either way. We'll see. All right, dog. Page of Wands. You're going to have to work for it a little bit. It's a live cat. It's a live cat, dog. But you're going to have to work for it a little bit. Okay? I won't lie to you. It's the Page of Wands in the Lightseer deck is my party girl. She worked for it. She has to go to the party, and then she picks who she wants. You. Let's go. Laundry room right now. It's like that. It's a card of curiosity. It's a curious page. It's a brave page. Be brave. Find your inner child. Be curious about the world. Go out and get what you want. You're going to have to work for it. Okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. It isn't just going to land in your lap. It is what it is. And even if it does land in your lap, let's say the pool boy comes over and you're like, God, I'd love to hit that shit. Well, you're still going to have to go up and approach and all of that. You're not going to, that kind of a thing. You got to work for it a little bit. Even my party girl has to say, hey, you, laundry room now, like that. All right? This is a brave page. She's a brave little page, and a curious one, too. A beginner's mind towards things. Why is the Page of Wands here? Okay. Crossing the Page of Wands is the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're going to have to work for it a little bit. It's a new beginning card. It's a card of, you realizing that you make your own shit. You make your own way in the world, and you often we're the cause of our own problems too. But it is an ace. You make all the new beginnings. It's backing up my read here on the energy. 4 of Pentacles. Yep, you're going to have to work for it. 8 of Wands, passionate forward movement, and the Queen of Pentacles. You're putting out a beautiful energy. You're putting out an energy right here with this Queen of Pentacles. I'll talk about that first. You're putting out a very nurturing, nice, warm energy. It's one of the best aspects of the Empress. Our center card here is the 8 of Wands. It's a card of passionate forward movement. It's very similar energy. In fact, it's sort of feedback and off of this Page of Wands. It's pretty much what I told you. If you hold back, though, don't hold back. The 4 of Pentacles is here, okay? This is the card of the miser. It's a fear. There's a fear of lack here. Don't be afraid. This page is fearless. Don't be afraid. Passionately move forward, just like this page. Your energy, I'm telling you, me, the energy reader, is telling you, your energy that you're putting out is very attracting. It's very nice. It's a nice energy. It's good. So it's a live cat, but you are going to have to work for it. All right? Cats. Speaking of cat, let's see if cat is a live cat or a dead cat. Why do you do this to me? It's the 3 of Swords. My cat's got 3 of Swords. Technically, so far, it's a dead cat. Might not be a whole lot of hope you're going to be getting any. But we'll see. I'll bang you. Okay? That's fine. I'll bang the cats. Okay? No, I will. Okay, there we go. 3 of Swords. Why is it here? There's still hope here. Hold on. Don't panic. Calm down. Let's see why it's here. It's crossed by the Page of Swords. It's a card of disappointment. Why? Why disappointment? Why? It's like you got people approaching you. You'll have people approaching you. You will. But you're just not going to like any of them. Okay? That's why the 3 of Swords is here. It's a dead cat, but you're making it a dead cat by not liking any of the people that are approaching you. And I'm not faulting you for that. You shouldn't just bang shit. You should bang what you want, you know? All right? Don't walk around with your pants around your ankles, for God's sake. I can dig that. People are approaching you, but they're disappointing to you. And it's, you know, no thank you. I'll just take care of myself. Okay. All right. What's on top here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're still in a little pain from a soulmate connection. Our famous Burger King is here. Also, this here, because this really isn't pulling on the soulmate cycle, this here is saying, again, it's you being disappointed because you're taking control of your own happiness. You got hurt in the past. It's obvious right there. It's very obvious. You have a new perspective right now on what you'll accept and what you won't. That's the Hanged Man. And the 9 of Swords is here. Again, I've got 9 swords bookending the 3 swords here. You're still in a little bit of pain, all right? This could be, I want you to at least consider that this could be, the fact that you're still in a little pain and you're still healing could be why you're seeing everything as disappointing. Nobody's good enough. You might be, make sure you're not comparing new people that come in to the old person. That's unfair. Don't do that. That's unfair to the new person. All right? I'm not saying you're doing that. I'm just saying some of you might be. So be careful about that. This is a dead cat that you're making dead because you're rejecting the offers that may or may not come in. Because you have a new perspective on what you're willing to accept and you're taking control. And as a matter of fact, we talked about it a moment ago. He's holding, that's you, male or female, he's holding a brand name vibrator there. Okay? So you're taking control. You're doing you. All right? And that's your new perspective. So this is a dead cat, but it might just be you not interested in anything too. That could be an angle on the energy as well. I can see that. However, if that's the case, if it's you telling yourself, I'm just doing me, that's it, you know, that kind of thing, if it's, you're full of shit, okay? It's not, that vibrator is not enough, all right? You want something in there. And I'm not talking about some purple fucking, whatever the hell it is, eggplant that you all use on Twitter. No, stay out of your head about that. Be honest with yourself and make sure, you know, whatever. Sometimes it's okay just to get your rocks off and bang somebody. You know, I know, oh, Steve, I'd never do a one-night stand. I'm a good person, male or female, I'm a good person. Okay. Yeah, well, good people screw someone too every once in a while. It's perfectly fine. All right? There you go. Let's but that's what we got here. You're both kind of on your own way going to have to work for it. But this one I would technically call a dead cat, because this person here is killing everything that comes in. You can change your perspective on that. You're doing it because of 3 swords and 9 swords here, and everything I already explained. I covered all the angles on the energy for you. I did. This one here, you're just going to have to be brave and sort of work at it a little bit, but you've got this right here, you've got them coming in. It's no problem. Your energy is very attracting. This one here is a little Debbie Downer on some level on the energy front, which could be why, if it's not just your imagination, some of them are very disappointing. Okay? What you're attracting is disappointing. And if that's the case, if that's your angle of the energy, if everything doesn't meet your standards, then stick with the vibrator or your hand if you're a dude. It's perfectly fine. Okay? Knock yourself out. Let's get the bridging energy here. What's the common energy? Bridging energy, everything is tied. Everything is tied together in the universe. We're all connected. Okay? So there's a bridging energy down the middle here. Let's get it and see if we can get some advice for everybody watching here, the collective. All right, so what's the bridging energy between the Page of Wands and the 3 of Swords? Let's see here. What's the common energy here? Because I think the Page of Wands people are a little less selective. I think they're just, I think they're just going to let the freak flag fly or whatever. I don't know. Let's see here. What's the bridging energy? What's the common energy here between Page of Wands and 3 of Swords? Let's see. It's okay to be selective. But yeah, the Hangman. You both have a new perspective on what you want. Likely because this is a dark night of the soul. Likely because of your twin flame deep soul connection that you've been watching readings on for the last decade and a half. Okay, metaphorically speaking, of course. You both have a new perspective on what you want. It's just one of you is taking it to dead cat extremes. All right, and if that's fine, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Especially if you need more healing. Okay, this one here, I think I want to go to a party that this one's at. I know I'm getting some that night. I know you'll go for me. I'm gonna come up and talk to you all about energy and all sorts of things. Oh man, we'll be in that laundry room in 5 minutes. All right, what 4 of Pentacles and the Emperor? Why is it here? Oh my God, I will talk the pants right off you. All right, here we go. 4 of Pentacles. Don't hold back. Right? Kind of a fear of lack. Don't let fear get in your way. And this here, you got some new, standards for what you want, yeah, but that might get in your way. Let's see. What's the energy here? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Know that you're the shit, okay? But don't take it to extremes, all right? It's the 9 of Pentacles. Retain your independence in everything you do. This one here is a very interesting message on this side of the card, on this side of the 9 of Pentacles off the Emperor. One of the new perspectives that this side has is they're not going to be dependent on anyone anymore. Not going to be controlled or anything like that. No, in other words, you don't want to end up again in another situation. You're afraid you're going to end up again. You're going to end up again in another situation like this twin flame deep soul. You won't. You learned your lessons. This is a dark night of the soul. It's a hangman. I got a hangman here too. You verifying you've both been on a dark night of the soul. Okay? You've learned some shit. You've learned a trick or two. What's the common energy here? And this card here, if you're at all afraid to approach somebody, that page isn't afraid of anybody. That party girl right there, not afraid, male or female, not afraid to approach anybody. You're the shit. No, you're the fucking shit. Okay? Why 8 of Wands and the Hangman? Why is it here? It's a very interesting combination. This ought to be a very interesting card. What's the common energy here? / advice. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, this is beautiful. It's the Emperor. Wow. Do not. Oh, God, I'm going to say this. And I'm going to say this to you guys a lot this year. I know it's going to come up a lot. Do not turn into Burger Kings yourselves. Okay? Burger Kings. And I don't mean in the sense that you're going to turn into controlling, entitled fuckwits. I don't mean that. All right? For those of you that are new, the Burger King is what I call the out-of-balance emperor. He was the runner in the soulmate connection. You know, someone who's got to have it their way, controlling and ego and pride. That's not what I mean about not turning into the Burger King. What I mean is, don't turn into the excuse machine aspect of the Burger King. The excuse machine over here is, well, I'm a little rusty, I'm a little nervous, I don't know if I should approach or whatever, or if I should, go to that party or whatever. No! Stop that shit. And the excuse machine over here is, well, I got a new perspective now and I know what I want. I'm going to be discerning and I'm just going to sit here with this vibrator and I'm going to be just fine with that. Okay. All right. If your right hand or left hand is enough for you, that's perfectly fine, but you're full of shit that it is. Just make sure you're healed. That's a person that's not healed properly that's saying that. Don't be overly picky, is what I'm trying to say. Don't go crazy with it, with picky. Okay? They got a pimple on their, whatever. Oh, fuck that. Good Lord Almighty. Here we go. Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Unless that pimple is pussy and on their unit, in that case, if they got a dick chakra with a pimple, with a pussy looking pimple on it, you might want to pass on that. But you can always put a glove on it, but I'd pass on that if I were you. That's all right. I'm not talking about that kind of extreme. Why is the Queen of Pentacles? What's the common energy between Queen of Pentacles and Nine Swords? This ought to be interesting too, because of all Schrodinger's cats we've done lately, there's a real difference here. Big time. Big time. I know. Even the bird sees it. You're just commenting like crazy over there. What is up with that? Oh, it's justice. Yeah, everything's gonna be fine. You're both looking for happiness. You both have happiness right there in the palm of your hand. You're each getting in your own way in your own way. Over here, this side over here, I think it was dog, you're putting out an energy that is beautifully attractive. Okay, you're going to have options galore, but you're going to have to probably make the move. Okay? So be careful about that. Be careful about getting, fear, making excuses. Oh, I'm afraid I'm going to get hurt, or afraid of whatever. You know what? That's life. You're going to get hurt. I can promise you sometime between now and when you die, you're going to get hurt again. There. Oh my God. What a prediction. He's the most amazing energy reader. Did you hear? He predicted I might get hurt again in the next 40 years. Oh my God. Come on. Chill out. It's cool. It's beautiful energy. Your happiness is right there in the palm of your hand. On this side over here, this is nonsense. Whatever this is, however this Nine of Swords applies to you, wherever that's you, male or female, if you're worried about this twin flame deep soul thing, don't. They're probably going to turn around and they're probably not going to meet your new standards here in your hangman, so you're just going to kick them to the curb anyway. A good half of you just want the person to come back so you can tell them to fuck off. And you hope they come back while you're in the middle of banging somebody else, so you can accidentally make it look like you're just closing your robe and when you get to the door, just so they know you're butt naked under the robe and you've been banging. It's that kind of energy that's around this here. Be careful about that. Get out of your head. Have your new perspective. Yeah, don't let anybody ever do that to you again. Yeah, but don't be so picky that you go crazy. Justice is happiness. It's balanced energy. Balanced energy to you in the 3D equals happiness. You both have it. It's right there. You're both in your own way with it in different ways. Okay? And I'll pull a crossing energy on the crossing energy just for fun. I'm going to switch decks. Let me get the big animal deck here, where we started, and I'll pull one card that sums up all the energy here on the table. And just see what it says. And if it's a repeat card, it's a repeat card, whatever. Let's see where we go here. Give me the crossing energy on the bridging energy universe. I see it. I see it. It's the king. Whoops. Just 2 cards that wanted to come out. 3 cards. Okay. 8 swords over here to the left, but the actual top card was the King of Swords. Okay? The card that was stuck to it and wanted to come out with it was the Eight of Wands. The card that was under all that was the Eight Swords. This is getting in your head kind of a thing. And you each have your own getting in the head issues, okay? Each side has its own issues for getting in the head. The cards that matter here are this. It's basically the King of Swords crossed by the Seven of Wands, okay? The King of Swords, it's a bit of a dichotomy. The King of Swords takes action. The King of Swords goes after their happiness, but they're a smart king, and a very wise king, and a truthful king. Male or female, it doesn't matter. There's no genders here. They know what the happiness is, and they go for it. I see that a lot on this side, okay? I see it over here too. You kind of know what you want. You're afraid of me. You might get hurt again, whatever, if I go for this. Is this just a bang? Know what the lesson here anyway. This person, the Seven of Wands, does what's right for them. But they hold back a little bit. Okay? Be careful about holding back too much. Because at the end of the day, you've learned some things. All right? You know you can't worry about getting hurt again. All right? You're not going to get yourself in a repeat situation. Why? Because, first of all, now you know what you're getting yourself into. Okay? Second, and that's the lesson here with these cards. Stay out of, especially with the Eight of Swords added to it, stay out of your head. Know what, always, you can stay out of your head very simply by knowing exactly what you're getting into. In other words, if you're going to start banging the pool boy, male or female, doesn't matter. You're going to start banging the pool boy, know that you're just doing it to get your rocks off a little bit. Okay? That's the only reason you're banging the pool boy. Know that. Don't start going in your head with all sorts of Ten of Pentacles or Ten of Cups sort of dreams of fairyland, and we're going to run off together and we're going to do this on a tropical island and that. No, you're just banging the pool boy. All right? That's it. And all you could do at that point is hope he pulls out in time. You know, really, it's about this Emperor. It's what I told you around this Emperor, this bridging energy here. All right, don't turn into your Burger Kings. Your Burger Kings do a lot of that. Your divine masculines, your runners. They have, I see the Ten of Cups all the time. That's a little bit of fairyland. They daydream about you, and they kept you in those daydreams. And that's why they're in the mess they're in. That's why you keep getting that energy from their side. Don't turn into that. Do what's right for you. Stand up and do what's best for you, and be the King of Swords, male or female. Take action. On the side over here, keep a little childlike curiosity to it. But always, no matter what you're doing in life, even if it's banging, make sure you know why you're doing it. Make sure you're consciously aware of what you're doing, and that this is this, and that's what it is. Don't start telling yourself fantasy stories, and that's where you get into trouble. Just let energy flow. Go with the flow of the river. Go where the river takes you. Be like water. Water takes the shape of whatever it's poured into. You're just an inner tube going down the river. Just go. All right? And this over here, on the third side of the energy, the third angle of the energy, no, I'm just doing me right now. The vibrator in my right hand is perfectly fine. No, it ain't. Stop lying to yourself. Knock it off. Okay? You're fine. You got a new perspective. Take the advice I just gave from the center row, and you'll be banging like the Dickens. It'll be a goddamn Texas whorehouse at your place. It really will. Do whatever you want to do, okay? Do it on whatever level you want. But you both sides, even though I technically called this a dead cat, you both have the energies around you to get what you want, okay? It's just one is getting in the way a lot more of themselves, that's all. Okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was at least fun. Schrodinger's cat readings are fun. But they're also, if you play the game right, scarily accurate, okay? And if you don't, and again, I know the people over here, there's a few who are like, nah, this was bullshit. I'm going to thumbs down. Yeah, that's part of this energy too. Yeah, I read you. We always lie to ourselves, okay? The number one person we lie to is us. All right, stop it. Knock it off. It's nonsense. It's not going to get you anywhere in life. All right, that's your reading. Hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck, everyone.